RIP. Anybody who was hoping to be opening Shining Fates on release date, because UK distributors have just announced they are only getting 5% of their stock on release day. In today's video, we're going to be going through why this is a scalper's dream, breaking down the announcements to see when future stock allocations are going to be coming and when you'll be able to get your hands on Shining Fates at retail.
Are you ready for shredding?
Welcome to the Pokemon Card Classic with the jacked, stacked, serial thriller of Pokemon card collecting, Shreddy.
He's a bodybuilder, you know. Can he? Oh, what? Right.
Well, what a follow-up video I've got today. Just following up from the scalping video I published about how a new scalp community is targeting Pokemon cards in 2021 and how you can avoid paying those prices. If you haven't checked it out already, then make sure to go and do so. The link is down in the description box below. So Shredheads, that video seemed to drop at the perfect time, like a Macho Man elbow drop, because today we've had confirmation from a number of UK retailers that Shining Fates is going to be almost impossible to get hold of, with the majority of retailers getting 5% or less of their allocation. So what does this mean? Well, it means that whatever quantities that suppliers were hoping to get on launch day is only going to actually be 5% of what they did order. So for argument's sake, let's say a retailer was going to be getting 100 boxes, they've sold 100 pre-orders, they're now only going to be getting 5 of those boxes coming in, so only 5% of people are going to be getting it. And we've already seen updates from a number of retailers saying that they will be fulfilling all pre-orders, but just not on release day. So even without the scalping bot, because of this stock shortage, Shining Fates is going to be super scalped to the likes we've probably never seen with any modern Pokemon. This isn't hyperbole, this is coming from retailers themselves. So on screen now is the first screenshot, the first email, the first notification that I saw about this stock allocation problem. So I'll quickly run through this and then we're going to go into a bit more detail explaining the extent of this stock situation and which retailer has actually said it's unprecedented for modern Pokemon. But let's take a look at what it says. So customers who had placed a pre-order for Pokemon Shining Fate lines before they were officially declared sold out on the 18th of December should receive their official launch allocation numbers today. Please be aware that we will only be receiving around 5% of the total stock we have on order for launch, which is being flown in at extra expense to make sure that there is at least some stock in the maximum number of stores for the launch on the 19th of February. The remainder of our stock will be arriving in waves by sea freight. Given the current issues around international shipment, we cannot give reliable dates for the coming waves and when we will be in a position to supply more of your orders. We will let you know as soon as we receive an update. So basic maths, like I've already said, let's say there's 100 pre-orders out there, only 5 people are going to be getting them. If we thought Hidden Fates has been bad, if we thought Darkness Ablaze, if we thought the Champion's Path ETBs, if we thought Vivid Voltage has been hard to get hold of, this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And if these products, if the stock allocation goes to the scalpers, then they're going to be able to, charge super high prices for this. Because let's be honest, as easy as it is for me to say, just don't buy from scalpers, wait for a restock, we all know somebody who's too impatient that's going to go out there and pay pretty much whatever these scalpers are asking for to get their hands on the product without having to wait a couple of weeks or a couple of months. What's actually helping the scalpers here is that email there doesn't give any indication at all of when the restock dates are going to be, what the stock refills are going to be like on those dates. So if people want to get hold of it and if they're too impatient to wait, they're just going to go and pay those scalpers prices. So it's a massive money maker for the scalpers, for the flippers who have been able to get their pre-orders in before December. But for genuine collectors who just want some product to open, de nada, not a chance. So what we're going to do now is move over to an announcement by Playscape Games, which really breaks down and shows the extent of how bad this situation is. So we're over on Playscape Games now, and before we read their announcement, I briefly just want to talk about... So I actually don't think Shining Fate is going to be as much of a big deal as what Hidden Fates was. I don't think that it's going to be as popular long term as what Hidden Fates was. There's a couple of reasons for this, but the main reason, two main reasons, is one, the Shiny Vault isn't new anymore. It's already been done. Hidden Fates was the first one to do it, so Shining Fates is just doing the sequel. And two, Shining Fates isn't playing on the nostalgia the same way as what Hidden Fates was. I'm going to do a full video looking at why I think Shining Fates won't be as popular as Hidden Fates, but let me know what you think about it. And if you want to see that video, make sure to mega punch that subscribe button to be notified of when it drops. But now we're going to jump over to this post from Playscape Games. So these are a retailer, and these go a lot more in depth with this stock shortage. So we're going to just read through their entire post. It's a long one, so buckle up. Shining Fates update. Playscape Games received an email from our main distributor in the UK confirming that they are only receiving around 5% of the Shining Fates stock for the launch date on February the 19th. Some more popular products are being allocated as highly as 1 to 2% of what stores have ordered. This is unprecedented for a modern Pokemon TCG release. In comparison, we still received around 20 to 30% of Champions Path ETBs we ordered in September. 1 to 2% allocations was not expected by anyone. We only took around 5 to 10% pre-orders on some of the more popular lines just to be safe. It's very important to note that Playscape Games will be fulfilling all existing pre-orders for Shining Fates, just that some of these will be delayed until later waves in March and May of 2021. If you have yet to pre-order, it's unlikely any further Shining Fates products will be made available for sales until after these waves. We're still waiting to hear back from our other distributor before we know our final Shining Fates total for February the 19th. Please keep an eye on your email inboxes, blah blah blah. Although the distributor didn't confirm why these severe allocations were happening, we expect this is partly due to logistics issues relating to the lack of shipping containers and other supply chain delays caused by the global pandemic. Obviously it's because of the pandemic. For the moment, these delays will only apply to Shining Fates products releasing on February the 19th. We have yet to hear any details or allocations about the VMAX collection boxes or Shining Fates mini tins releasing on March the 5th. There is some good news. Sizable amounts of Hidden Fates tins are going to be coming into stock. Once we have details of our allocations from our other distributors, we will offer the chance to purchase these tins below RRP and a handful of ETBs for those with postponed Shining Fates orders first before they're available for general sale on our website. Then they apologise and go on about that. So without seeing this update, your average customer, your casual collector might think, oh, this must be a really popular set because, you know, people can't get hold of it. The prices are so high on the secondary market. That's not the case at all. The reason that this is going to be so hard to get hold of is because of this stock shortage. Now, that's not to say that Shining Fates wasn't going to be popular, even though I've just said it won't be as popular, in my opinion, as Hidden Fates. This was still going to be a popular set because that Shiny Vault is still a cool feature. It's still going to be a cool set to collect, but it's just not going to have, I don't think, the same level of impact as what Hidden Fates has had and what it still currently has. But that being said, the set was still going to be popular, but you know, people trying to make money will probably try and overhype the set and blame that as to why it's hard to get hold of. That's not the case. The case is because there's issues with shipping and with storage, and that's why there's going to be such a limited quantity over here in the UK, at least in the first couple of months. So how can you get hold of your stock? Well, unless you've already got a pre-order in, you're going to have to pay the scalping prices, which I would advise against very strongly. I would personally just wait it out. Or you might be able to go into stores once the lockdown lifts and there might be some stock in actual physical retail stores. You can probably keep checking the likes of Smith's, Game, places like that. But it's just going to be a waiting game. And yeah, the scalper's going to have a field day, but that is just the lay of the land at the minute. So let me know down in the comments below, have you been able to secure any pre-orders? Shining Fates is actually a set I'm not bothered even pre-ordering. I opened some of the Shiny Star V, and after opening 2 boxes, I just felt a little bit meh, because for me personally, anything after Gen 2, I just have a hard time getting excited about, and there was a lot of cards I was opening in Shiny Star V that just I didn't care about. So Shining Fates, I haven't got any yet. If I'm able to randomly get, you know, a decent purchase or find some, I may get some to open on the channel, but for me personally, it's not a big deal. But I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are really looking forward to it and are now going to have to unfortunately go without for a little while longer. But There is going to be more stock coming, so if you can be patient, you won't be overpaying on this set. Like I said, I will be making a video looking at why I think Shining Fates won't be as popular as Hidden Fates. Let me know if that's one that you want to see, and if it is, make sure to mega punch that subscribe button to be notified when the video drops. On screen now is my recent video about how to avoid paying scalping prices, especially in 2021 when it gets to set worse. But until next time, remember, collecting ain't no gimmick, it's a lifestyle.